Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot time. I think my camera's crooked. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. So a lot of you follow Luna as much as you follow me, or maybe more. I don't know. Maybe you follow her more. So I'm proud. I'm happy to announce she only has an upper respiratory infection. She was given an antibiotic. Everything else is good, the vet said. Um, she seems to be fine. I said to the vet, she going to get tired? She said, yeah, it's probably because she gave her all her boosters and stuff. And I don't know if it stopped her at all. She's been scooching around here, so, but she's good. If you have a pet, you should take them to the vet at least every couple of years. I'll tell you the truth. Luna's an indoor cat, and I only brought her. Well, yeah, it would have been 2 years in August, so I was a little past due. She doesn't go outside at all, but I said let me bring her because if I do decide to get another pet, which was a whole nother conversation with the vet, she gave me the ins and outs about female cats are very territorial, more so than male. And she's already 7 years, been here by myself. So I may be putting that on the back burner. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's see what we have for cards today using my Light Seers deck already spread out. We have Mr. King of Swords. We like this King of Swords. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We like him because his arms are open. He's receptive to conversation. He's receptive to a lot of stuff. But, he sits there. He kind of looks off into the distance. So he's either thinking about you, who's watching this video, with memorable thoughts. And he thinks about contacting you and having this conversation. He's holding his sword in his left hand. So the thoughts, left hand connects to heart. So his thoughts are in his heart. So he's thinking fondly of you. Hopefully that made sense. But if you look again, his arms are open. So that means that if he does have a conversation with you, he's going to be very, very transparent. And that's what you would want, I would think, with anyone. We like the King of Swords. The only thing with them, they're very smart. They could be somebody of law. They could be a lawyer, a policeman. They could be anything in that kind of a judge, a guard, anybody who kind of works for a government sort of thing and keeps people in order. Okay. So when I see the King of Swords, I think somebody's getting ready to have a conversation with somebody. And I think it's you. I think this person is going to have a conversation with who's ever watching this video. I do read for the collective. So I like the King of Swords because, this one here, he's got the owl, which is the card of wisdom. So I don't think he's a young kid, and I don't think he's an old man either. But I think he's someone who's pretty smart and who's lived a little bit of life. Okay. And it's raining men. We'll say that. And then you have the King of Wands. So I say to myself, do we have a choice between two? Is somebody in between two relationships? Do you have somebody like a husband and then you're thinking of somebody else? The King of Wands, and Wands are all about our fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Wands is usually somebody who's very charismatic. Sometimes they own their own business, but they know what they want. And this one here, he's kind of coming looking for you. So I feel like you might have someone from the past who kind of comes looking for you. He's kind of hunting you down. See the lion in the back? Wow, a lot of court cards. The Page of Swords is just sudden and unexpected. So I think, this is what I think. I think you have somebody right now that you're not really having a lot of communication with, and they can be somebody maybe you're in a relationship with. You could be married to them. I mean, they're a little bit closer than Mr. King of Wands. So Mr. King of Wands maybe went away a couple of years ago or something. Maybe you've kept tabs on him or whatever, but all of a sudden, I think he shows up. Okay, so I think this one shows up wanting to find out about you and see what's going on and what's happening in your life. They're curious. But with the Seven of Swords, I feel you, the person watching this, you're lying about your feelings about one of them. You know exactly how you feel about both guys, but yet you're lying. You're either lying to yourself or you're lying to your friends. Don't lie to your friends. Your friends will be like, you know, they don't care. I mean, I get people who lie to me all the time, and I'm like, hey, you want to lie? Lie. I don't care. No skin off my nose. So I think when the other one comes back, hold on, I'm getting confused here. I'm going to have to start making an Excel spreadsheet. So I think when the fire sign comes back, you are more into them than you've been letting on. In the interim, in their absence, okay, you start with Mr. King of Swords, right? But this dude doesn't want to be transparent and open up. Well, all of a sudden now he wants to have conversations. And as he's deciding he wants to open up, and you're thinking, well, there possibly could be a future between the two of us, Mr. King, crap, Mr. King of Wands shows up and he wants to talk. So you got two kings. It's raining men. That's what I'm going to call this video. You got a lot of thinking to do. But when you see the Seven of Swords, it kind of tells me you're either lying to yourself, lying to someone else, or lying to everybody. And I would say to you, the worst person you can lie to is yourself. Be honest with yourself. You don't want to go through life with lies and untruth. Think about this. Think about that movie with Meryl Streep, Bridges of Madison County. I think that's it. I'm probably butchering it. You know me with my memory. And she fell in love with Clint Eastwood. It's an old movie, I think. And she's in the truck with her husband. And she sees him, Clint Eastwood, and she knows she loves that man, Clint Eastwood. And she knows she needs to get out of the truck and run to him. But she doesn't want to disrupt her family life. And I don't think she wants to leave the security of what she has. Well, think about it. Go watch that movie too. Think about it. Like, you know, at some point, you can always build security. You know what I'm saying? Like, forever is a long time. I tell a lot of people that. I always say, you know, forever is a long time. So, let me know in the comments. And yes, my Luna is good. She's all set. And shout out to Banfield Hospital and Dr. Carbona. She was a sweetheart, and she's definitely in the right field. And everybody, have a great day.